You're muted, Alison.
Sorry. Sashi puki jushin meto cham rila lingshi ningde genpadi sange shindu mite uwagi jokun namda shinla chupasho idam guru namda mandala kamniya tayami Gewa sange chudam sogi cholam la Janshu badu dani gyatsushi Daki singen gi pe sunam gi Jola penshe sange chupasho Sange chudam sogi cholam la Janshu badu dani gyatsushi Daki Jingyan Gi Pe Sunam Gi Jola Penshe Sange Chupa Sho Sange Chudang Soki Cholam La Jangshu Badu Dangni Gyapsu Shi Daki Jingyan Gi Pe Sunam Gi Jola Penshe Sange Chupa Sho Sange chudam sogi cholam la Jangshu badu dani gyapsu shi Daki singen gi pe sunam gi Jola penshe sange chupa sho. Yeah, thank you. Homework, quizzes. So today's homework very easy. First one, please describe the name and meaning of advice number 10.
To respect for the leisures and fortunes you have, which are so difficult to find.
Yes. Yeah. So, and the name has another part, not just respect.
You are very happy you get the wow.
Yeah, happy you get the wow.
Oh, it is like to feel awe and respect. As Beth mentioned, it's very hard to find legend and fortune, so we should respect it and we should work hard on our training and vows. Yeah, thank you. Second question, please list the names of the 3 baskets and please explain the focus of each of the 3.
Each of the 3.
What are the 3
Was
baskets?
it
In English or in Tibetan?
In English.
Morality, wisdom, and concentration. Vinaya Abhidharma Sutra.
And what's the, yeah, great, thank you, Ina. So it's the Abhidharma, Sutra, and Vinaya, but what's the focus of each? What's the focus of Vinaya?
Vinaya is ethic, focus the ethic.
Yeah, ethics. Thank you, Jenny.
Abhidharma focus the wisdom.
Yes.
And Sutra focus the concentration.
Yeah. Thank you, Jenny. And the third question, what should the noble monks always act like since the day they take their vows? What's their attitude? What should they act like?
A newly married lady?
Yes, but I mean in our last class at the end, what did the text say? What should they always act like? Always.
Keep their commitment?
Yes.
Like a warrior.
Yeah, like a warrior. They should keep their commitment since the day they take on their vows, and like a warrior for the rest of their. Yeah, thank you. So they should act like warrior every day to keep their commitment. Vocabulary. Ka chin che.
You've been kind?
It means Beishan Gangshe, right?
You're so kind to me.
Great kindness of our teacher.
Kindness, right? Yeah. And then no sum.
In sum, the 3 baskets.
Yeah, we covered just now. Yes, great. Third one,
Courage.
Brave.
Warrior, courage.
Mhm.
Yeah, courage, warrior. Yeah.
What's the Sanskrit of Denisum?
Tripitaka.
Tripatika or Tripitaka.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you guys say Tripitaka. Okay, it's Tripitaka. Tripitaka. Okay, all right.
Thank you. Yeah, Kesha, may I say one thing before we start the class?
Yeah, go.
And I just would like to thank the Pyogo translators, because this time the Pyogo translator team, they take the impossible mission to provide simultaneous translation for the Mishnah class for the 2 weeks. And it seems like it's my last class, Vinaya class, so I'd like to take the opportunity to invite all of you, particularly the Chinese audience, to thank them. And this time we set up, in order to complete this mission, we set up a special team, 10 people. And then 3 main translators are Catherine, Isabel, and Ola. So they are the main translators this time. And we have another 7 assistant translators who are providing the written translation or translate for Q&A or taking English notes and Chinese notes, who are Junie, Lily, and Sally, Joy, and Echo. And so I think I didn't miss anyone. Okay, and particularly I would like to thank Catherine Yan, who is the coordinator and the main translator of this project. And so please thank them, because Stanley and I are very proud of them. They did a very, very good job, and they have the courage to take the mission, and they have been doing so beautifully and so kind. Thank you. Please send them, particularly the Chinese audience. They did all
also helps. Tang also helped.
Oh yeah, Tang. Sorry, I think I'm missing someone, and now I remember. Thank you, Tang. Okay, Gesha, please take the plane.
Yeah, congratulations to all the translators, and thank you so much. To translate these classes, you have to be crazy. I think so.
Pure nuts.
Yeah, you're very brave, you know.
We tried to talk them out of it, but they just.
I used to translate for one of my teachers in the monastery. Extremely difficult. So especially with these subjects. So thank you. All right. Who's gonna? Vimala, do you want to you want a chance to yell at shopping?
Okay.
Let's go.
Gesha, can you share the screen?
Okay. Here we go. Vimala, be tough on her.
Okay.
Kellen Zamla Rob to Hawaii. Hawaii. Dam cha rap to Ndok wa Pawe Pa. Ranki Chikzam Kellen Chepai. Suk Trim Sung La Zong Pa Dam Pe Su. Jack Sung Pe Chiro.
Okay, cool. Kelen Zamla Raptupa. You only act like a super brave guy, okay? When you Kelen your vows.
The moment you take them.
Yeah, Kelen Zam, only at the ceremony, okay? You act tough, okay? But then, okay, this is the disjunctive yi. You door your damchas.
Throw out your commitments.
Yeah, you are super brave at your ordination, and you are super bad at keeping them, okay? That kind of behavior is Pelwe Pel.
A glorious glory.
That's Pel. This is Pel. Yeah.
Oh.
like Pelcher.
Oh, the majority of monks.
Yeah. Then you're just a normal person. You're the normal. You are the most normal of the normal. Okay, you are less than a normal person. You're just everybody does that. If you want to be just like anybody else, okay. Start crying on your ordination day and swear you'll keep your vows, and then give them up 6 months later. Start ignoring them. That's so normal. That puts you in the normal of the normal, okay? But if you're the kind of person who sungs their tsuchim,
Guards their morality.
yeah, keeps their morality exactly as they have agreed to, okay? Chitsam kelem, exactly as you have agreed to, then, and if you work hard at keeping your morality, we would call you Tamba.
A holy person.
Then you're holy. Then, and don't forget that Dampa also means, like Dun Dampa means you are incredibly high. You are a high spiritual practitioner. So he's juxtaposing Dampa and Pelipel, okay? So people who break their vows after they get the ordination, they're, okay, Xiaoping, a new American idiom.
Yes.
You have to give me $10, okay?
Okay.
They're a dime a dozen.
Dime
They're
and dozen.
a dime, you still gotta say it in like one word, dime a dozen.
Dime and dozen.
Dime a dozen, okay? Dozen means you can buy 12 eggs for 10 cents.
Oh,
It means cheap. You can find them in normal, lousy, normal. Pelway Pel means dime a dozen. Okay.
dime and dozen.
Dime a dozen. They are dime a dozen. You can see them everywhere and they're not worth anything. Okay. This is how I make money from Stanley Nelson. I charge them for idioms. Okay. So that's you're a dime a dozen. People break their vows after they take them, but the Tsumbas, people who really work to keep their vows, those are high practitioners. Those are high people. Now, I went and got the quotation for you. Okay, it's by Tsongkhapa. Okay, and I want you to read the title of the book that it's from. It's a long book title. Okay, you ready? Please read. Yandape.
宣念za kowa kam chen nak wang shakpe shakyamo rong tu gong me pe rap tu chung we de chen suk ne ching ik ching chung we lan.
Yeah. This is by Tsongkhapa. It's in a this M84 is it's in a book, it's in a group of hundreds of his small, like 1-page letters he wrote or poems he wrote for sponsors. I like it because you can tell from his life he had to write many poems to sponsors. Right, Seiji? We are doing it nowadays. He and Seiji and me. So it's actually a letter, okay? And that letter was a response, okay? It was a response to a communication, chinyik, that was sent to the great Kalyana Mitra, the great Geshe, okay, Geshe, the great spiritual friend, named Sarko Ngawandrakpa. Okay, Sarko means country monk, like, I don't know, the small monk who goes to the village and helps them do prayers and things, stays in a village, means a friar in English, okay? But he was a Keichen. he was a great master, okay? And his name was Ngawan Dakpa, okay? Don't confuse it with Dakpa Shedrup, different guy, okay? And he, you know the story? His teacher, Tsongkhapa, he told him, I forget, you go to East Tibet from the capital city, which is in the middle of Tibet. And he said, I want you to make 108 monasteries.
Yeah.
Okay. So he sent this poor guy. This guy just wanted to hang out with Tsongkhapa. He didn't want to go anywhere. And he was very upset. He said, I don't want to, you know. But he didn't complain. He just went, and he went to East Tibet and he built 108 monasteries, okay? Anyway, he built one in a place called Shar Gyalmo Rong, which the short name of that is Gyalrong, okay?
Oh.
And he was able to establish Suk, and very special group of new monks, Raptu Chung. So De Kepa Chen means special group, Suk means established, in a place where there had been no monks ever. There had been no monks there before. Then he wrote a letter to Tsongkhapa. He said, Lama, I don't want to be here. I don't like being here, but I did what you asked me to do. And I made these new monks, you know, like 5 or 3 or something in this little place, okay? Now, for $100, why is this an important letter?
Namso.
Not exactly.
No, later Jason Kappa wrote back a letter to Ngawan Japa talking about the vows. And then from that letter, he says vows are important because good meditation come from that. And that's the source for ACI and DCI level 3.
Yay!
Level 9.
Level 9. Yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
Xiaoping, pay this guy some money, okay? $100. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. This letter is extremely important for all of us. This is the letter in which Tsongkhapa really outlined that how you plant the seeds for good meditation
Yeah.
is to keep your vows, keep your morality, okay? It's a very, very important letter, extremely important for everybody. You know, the karma to hear your mind be quiet is to not hurt other people, okay? And he describes it very, very beautifully, okay? So it's exciting that your text has a quotation from the same letter, okay? So this quotation about, you know, anybody can be a big warrior at the ordination ceremony and then just, you know, ignore their vows. That's so common. That's a dime a dozen. Okay. But you guys who keep your morality after you take your vows, wow, you are high lamas. You are really high lamas. Okay. Got cool, ma?
Cool.
Okay. And so I got the quotation for you. This is from the letter. Okay.
Wow. Nice.
And here we go.
Neat. Where?
Right here.
Oh. Neat.
Who's gonna check your pronunciation? Ina, are you there?
Okay. Nipa topa mi nyampa sungwe tap la nga chier kien ge we shen nian den ne sung wa mi tung yok ngo shepe sok ne chun wa lap
Guane. Sunwa.
sung wa lap pa yong suk sung pe ngo ne sung wa de wa ne pe kien den pe ngo
Go.
go ne chung wa rang ki sam chung wa ram ki sam yor pung sok la den ne
Jor. Jor pun.
Oh,
Tam jor pun.
cho tun sok la den ne chung wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
SR is just a S, okay? SR is just a S, okay. So we just did a long section about how to get your vowels, okay? And in the Vinaya, when you study Vinaya, there's always two big parts. Number one, how to get your vowels. Then number two, what?
To keep them.
Yeah, how to keep what you got, okay? So topa means what you got. And minyamba means don't let it degenerate, okay? Keep those vowels, okay? So there's 5 sections we're gonna discuss about how to keep your vowels and now that you got your vowels, okay? And in Vinaya, this is a very famous outline, you know? Matopa ne topa, to go from not having vowels to having vowels. And then topa nam sung, to protect the ones you got. What's the third section? Can anybody guess? Nyamba churchupa.
How to purify when you break them.
Yeah, how to purify when you break them. So there's 3 steps to all Vinaya teachings. Number 1, how to get your vowels. Number 2, how to keep them. Number 3, what to do if you don't keep them. Okay, all right. So how to keep them is going to have 5 parts. Okay, chiken, you're gonna need a chiken, an outer helper. Okay, outer helper, which is a gewe shinyan. You need a spiritual friend. Okay, you're gonna have to rely on a spiritual friend. Number 1. Then number 2, suwa mi tunchok ngoshepe gone suwa. You have to know the mitunchok. Anybody?
Conducive conditions.
Yeah, unconducive
The
conditions.
opposite, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Mitunchok. Yeah, okay. So you have to advance. You have to know in advance conditions that would prevent you from keeping them. For example, in general, mitunchoks for spiritual practice are being tired, or watching too much Netflix, or eating too much, or things like that. Those are mitunchok. They're not going to help you keep your vowels, okay? Number 3, lapa yosu jome gone suma. You gotta, I believe, I will check when we get there. I think it's you have to study your vowels, okay? You have to know your vowels, okay? Very well, and in that way you can protect them. Dewa nepe ken tembe gone. You have to create conditions around you which are conducive to keeping your vows, okay? Like if you live in the middle of a big city, it's gonna be harder to keep your vows than if you live at Diamond Mountain or something like that, okay? And then Rangi Samjor Punso Latene Suma. Keep your vows by relying on your own beautiful motivations and practices, okay? Your own practice. Okay, these are 5 ways to keep your vows. So we're gonna go through them. We're gonna study them one by one. And this is a big subject. Okay, it's a huge subject. And that's why Xiaoping's book is not gonna stop soon, anytime soon. Okay, please read this one. Ina, you're still there.
I'm here, Yeshla.
当坡你去给为10年期让等忙样都为 cặp dear 年爬
Kamdir.
cặp dear 年爬 sopa de ke ne ki lama den caution.
Okay, cool. Here's the first one. What was the first one? You gotta find an outer assistance, outer support, okay? Chiken. What's the chiken in Vajrayogini practice?
Your body.
Partner.
Yeah, your partner. Okay. So next chicken is Aaron. Okay. This is the outer support for your practice. Okay. All right. So in this case, it's a gateway Shanian. Okay. A spiritual friend, which means like, I don't know. For me, it was like Geshe Lothar. Okay. So my Lama was Ken Rinpoche. Losan Tarchin, but the one who helped me with my Vinaya stuff was Geshe Lothar. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys something. Where did Ngawan Drakpa write his letter from? Gyalrong.
Aaron.
That's our college. Okay, there are 12 colleges of Serame, and Gyalrong is the college that we belong to. Okay, so. And it's the college that was supposed to be especially for people from East Tibet. And they allowed one American to join, okay, long ago, okay? And because of that, you guys are members of Gyalrong because you are my students, okay? So if anybody asks you where you're from, you can say Sera. And if they say what part of Sera, you can say Sera Mate, the best one. And then if they say, which of the 12 colleges inside of Serame, you can say, well, the best one, I'm from Gyalrong. Okay. And by the way, Gyalrong has a separate dialect, like Shaman dialect. It's very difficult, okay? Kiramochi Kiko Gyakyen. Kiramochi Kiko Gyakyen, I like that. And who's the most famous Lama from Gyalrong?
Pabonka.
Yeah, Pabonka. Pabonka, very, 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 very famous. Okay, teacher of Chicha Rinpoche, teacher of my teacher. Very, very great Lama. Okay, greatest Lama of the last century, probably. Okay, all right. Way that letter was written from Gyalrong. Okay, for $30. Okay, Word, you ready? I saw your ears flop out like an elephant's ears. For $30, you know, the story is that Ngawan Drakpa did finish the last monastery, and then he came back to Lhasa. But what did he call the last monastery?
That's
I did it.
Yay, Xiaoping. How much money was that? 20?
30.
$30.
30. Okay, Xiaoping, you got 30, okay?
Oh.
You got it.
Oh.
Put it from your left pocket to your right pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he called it Da Tang, which means now I'm finished. Okay. Da Tang. Okay. Now it's 108 is complete. Tang means complete. The number is complete. Da means now. So he called it Da Tang. You know, God damn, I'm finished, you know. Da Tang. Okay. All right. And that monastery is still going pretty well. Okay. Okay. Chir Gewe Shenyan Ki Namdang Mang. What's Namdang mean?
Count.
Features.
Synonyms.
Synonyms. Yeah. There are many synonyms for
Spiritual friend.
yeah, spiritual friend. Okay. But young. Dulwe Kamdir.
And here in the context of Vinaya.
Perfect, Nick. Perfect. Sorry, there was no money there. Here in the context of the Vinaya, this guy who has just Nyambazopa
Become a full monk.
is gonna have to go then on a
Rely on a lama.
no,
A Ney lama.
Ney Lama. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Ney Lama. Okay, very, very famous concept. That in the monastery, when you get to the monastery and you sign up, somebody has to sign for you actually. And then they will assign you a Ney Lama for 10 years. And this person has to keep an eye on you. They help you when you're having trouble. it's someone you can go cry on their shoulder, and they help you. I mean, Geshe Lothar was my Nei Lama in the monastery, and they teach you how to put your robes on, which takes about a month to learn. And everything, every little thing, they tell you, don't do this, don't do this, don't go there, don't talk to this guy, do that. And if you don't have a Nei Lama, I don't think you can survive in the monastery, okay? So I had a really, really good one. They keep you out of trouble, okay? So anyway, and we tried to do a system in our group about 20 years ago. We had a Nei Lama system. And if somebody had a problem, they could go to an older student and they could complain and they could cry and they could tell them all this stuff. And then, I don't know, the system kind of died out. Americans move around so much, it got difficult. Americans don't tend to stay in one town usually, okay. Okay, anyway, there are many synonyms for the idea of a spiritual friend. But here in the Vinaya, we call it Nei Lama, Nei Lama, okay. What's the name mean?
Place.
Yes, somebody from the same monastery, okay? Like, look, I don't know how to say it. Someone from the same monastery, okay? They should be a mentor from the same monastery. There's a famous Nangdom, what's that?
Oh, ethical priority conflict.
Perfect. God, Nick, you're hot today. Ethical priority conflict. So there's two commitments you have, and there's a conflict between them. And Nangdong means you have to decide which one you're going to honor. Okay, so you have two vows, and sometimes they bump into each other, and you're going to have to choose which one to keep. Okay, so here's our Nangdong. Here's a famous Nangdong. Every monk and nun is supposed to go twice a month and do confession to the other monks and nuns and try to fix their vows, repair their vows. It's called sojong, right? So when they ring that bell, which used to be a stick, you have to go. Everybody has to go. There's nobody. In fact, you know who found out about sojong in our monastery?
Sako Wangpo?
All the local thieves found out about it.
What?
All the local thieves. Indian.
Everybody's in Sojong and they come and raid the rooms.
Yeah, Indian robbers found out twice a month. All the monks leave their rooms, and then they would go and break the door locks and steal all their stuff. So, the monks at Saramea keep Sojong so well that many people got robbed. Their home got robbed. Okay, so anyway, there's one commitment you have, and then your other commitment is to have a Nei Lama. You cannot stay in the monastery without a Nei Lama. Now, if you lose your Nei Lama or your Nei Lama moves to another monastery, and at 8 o'clock in the morning, but at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's time to do Sojong. Which is more important? Go look for a new Nei Lama or go to Sojong?
Nei Lama.
Yeah.
But all the good
exactly.
monks are in Sojong, so you should really go to Sojong.
I know, you might as well go to Sojong, right? You got it, you're right. Okay. All right, anyway, Nei Lama is extremely important. High priority. Okay.
Kesha, the Nei Lama system, is this similar to, for example, in Japan or in China, particularly in Asian time, there's a long history of the relationship between a shifu, a master, and an apprentice. And then they are taking care of them, train them, bring them up. Is it similar?
Yeah, it's very similar, except that Nei Lama may not be your heart Lama.
Okay.
So Nei Lama is more practical. You can go complain to them about the food in the monastery, and they kind of watch out for you as a monk, but they may not be your heart Lama. So in my example, Geshe Lothar is my Nei Lama, but not my heart Lama. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Young.
So
Oh, by the
Geshe-la,
way, say again.
can the llama at the same time be the Nai Lama and be someone's heart lama?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. If you're lucky, they're the same person. Okay. Now these are 8 different qualifications of a Nai Lama. Okay, here we go.
Yay. Tế yang niên phà dốc nê thông quyên và mà chết phà ló chú đông sinh súc rim lam phà đắc phà thắng tên phê sung phà tên phê yong tan thắng.
Okay, yeah. Tembe Yenten is just, they give nicknames to each quality they should have. They give nickname to several of the qualities, okay? The first quality is called Tembe Yenten, which means this Nai Lama should be stable, okay? They should be stable. What's that mean? I think there's a lot of pollen today, right, Seiji? My bees have been too busy. Many flowers opening. There's like 1,000 bees outside. Nyamba Tok means once you got your full vowels. Dom Gun, anybody?
The flow of the vowels
Yeah, the flow of their vowels is par ma chipa.
without interruption.
Yeah, the flow of keeping their vowels was never interrupted for how long?
10 years.
10 years, yeah. So what's the first qualification of a Nai Lama? They have at least 10 years of not breaking a major vowel. They might have broken small vowels, okay? So Lun means past. 10 years have passed. And they have Sutrum number tapa.
Super good morality.
Yeah, their morality is really good. And they are holy, okay? Tsumba. They are respectable, okay? So that's the first requirement for Nai Lama. Try to find someone who's keeping their vows and who's a steady Buddhist practitioner. They don't go up and down, okay? All right, here's number 2, shopping.
Jie thang so pa thang den xing nang kur dak nga la dak la chok thang sang xing ki ki pen dog la song pa pan dog ki yong den thang ne pa lop ma thang.
Sorry, this goes down here. Okay. Okay. They have Nyingje and they have Supa.
Compassion and patience.
Yeah, they have compassion for their student and they have patience with their student. Okay, you need both, right? And they like to they like to tsumba.
Effort themselves at helping the students.
Yeah, they like to help their students both with che and something.
Dharma and stuff.
Yeah, with dharma and with the money they need or the things they need, okay, material needs. They enjoy helping their students with dharma and they enjoy helping their students with physical needs, okay? Who? They're non-core. Non-core means they're personal students. Inner circle, right? They enjoy helping them, okay? And that's called Pendope Yunten. They like to help their students, okay? I'm gonna put these 2 together. Okay, Shapi.
Yes. Nepa lo ma thang tak wa thang san tung pa.
Yeah, and we've actually had this before. We had a discussion like this earlier in your text, okay? Now, the Lama is called the Nai Lama. The student who depends on the Nai Lama is called the Nepa.
Nepal.
Yeah, the helper lama is called Ne Lama, which means lama who stays in the same monastery. And then the student of the Ne Lama is called Nepa, the stayer. Sometimes it's just called Ne, okay? So there's Ne Lama, and he has or she has Nepa, okay? Someone who stays with them. Not necessarily in the same house, but in the same monastery, okay? So this student, the Nepa, the guy or the woman who stays, they have to be Tawa Tumba and they have to be Tsen Tumba with the Ne Lama. Sorry, the Ne Lama has to be same Tawa and the same Tsen as the student. Okay, what's that mean? Tawa is easy.
Philosophical school in this case?
Yeah, they have to have the same viewpoints, okay, about Buddhism, like good viewpoints, okay?
Same gender?
And yeah, they have to be the same gender, okay? A woman cannot have a male Ne Lama and a male cannot have a woman Ne Lama, okay? Okay. Okay, please continue.
Ta Niet Sum Tang Dempa.
Yeah, this is a very confusing requirement. It's called they must have the 3 terms, okay? TERM, terms, like word, okay? 3 terms. And your author is going to explain them later, okay? But I'm going to go do them because this is your last class for a while, right?
Yeah.
Here's a very brief reference this is from earlier in our own text, okay? Please read this one.
Lutta.
No, this one.
Ta Niet Sum Ni Mi Impa Ma Shepa Dong Ko Chao. Wow.
Koao.
Dong
Okay.
Ko.
Anybody want to take a shot? We had this before.
You have to be a person?
Yeah, they have to be a human being, okay?
Oh.
Ne Lama has to be a human being. Me means human being, okay? And they have to Ma Shepa and they have to Tunkoa.
They have to know the teachings?
No, they have to be able to speak language.
Oh.
Okay. And they have to understand the meaning of language. And if you guys are interested, this is the definition of a human in Buddhism.
Oh.
Ma She Tunkoa. Say Ma She.
Ma She.
Tunkoa.
Tunkoa.
Ma She.
Ma She.
Tunkoa.
Tunkoa.
And supposedly in Buddhism belief, this is what separates a human from an animal, okay? They know how to use language and they understand the meaning of language and they are human, but it's a funny group of 3 things because really the second 2 are the definition of the first one, okay? They have to be human, they have to know how to use language, and they have to understand it when someone else uses language to them, okay? And if they can't do that, they cannot be a Ne Lama, okay? Then there's all the debates about what if he has bad hearing, what if he stutters, you know, and that's a big argument, okay? Let's do number 6.
Lutta Ma Tuk Nation.
Anybody remember this one?
Not handicap?
No. Okay, I'm gonna go define it for you. Here it is.
Their sex 3 times?
That's a good guess. They are living in a normal body means they are not an emanation of a naga or a dragon or something like that. Okay.
Oh.
They are real human. They are not just pretending to be a human. You know, when Nagarjuna was negotiating with the Nagas, they showed up as 2 teenagers in his class, you know, so they have to really be a human. They're not just, okay, they have to be living in a normal human body, okay? Okay, Go.
Sarang Shindu Nepa.
Yeah, the place must be in its correct state, okay? They must be in their correct state. Now there's a famous requirement called Shepa Rangshin to Nepa. Anybody remember? Shepa Rangshin to Nepa. It means they're in their right mind. Okay, that's another idiom, shopping. In their right mind. It means not crazy, not crazy. Okay, in their right mind. Okay, that's called Shepa Rangshin to Nepa. And that can be a requirement. You know, if the person is crazy or very unstable, they can't be a Ne Lama, even if they have these other qualities. Okay, but Tsongkhapa comments on this one, and he says something different, and our author said something different. Okay, here it is. Please read. This is what correct place means. Okay,
Sarang Shindu Ne Shepani Pang Lak Ki Chele Lang Te Po Ku Chop Pa Soki Kap Min Pao.
Yeah, so in their normal place, okay? In their normal place, that's number 7, in their normal place. It doesn't say in their normal state of mind, okay? It says in their normal place, okay? And here's the definition from our own book. What does it mean to be in your normal place? Shepani, Pamlaki che le. You broke one of your serious vows, okay? First group or second group vow. Okay, you broke one of your serious vows. And then the Sangha, you confessed to the Sangha, and they gave you a special duty, okay? I was watching a Netflix movie a couple of days ago about some kind of battle warriors, you know, and if they broke their vows, then they have to go back and clean the toilets and stuff like that. And this is the same, okay? Pogu is 2 punishments you can get for breaking your vows, okay? So I went and got you the definition of that, okay? That's Pogu, you won't find it anywhere, okay? So now you gotta read, we gotta read what's a Pogu so we can understand Pogu Chupa, so we can understand Sarang Shindu Nepa, so we can get the 7th of the requirements of the Ne Lama. Okay, so let's study Pogu Chipa. Here we go.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, Pogu, should I read?
Yep, please.
Pogu Chipa, Duwe Drak Che Ki De, Lak Me Tung Wa, Yung We Ge Long Ki, Tung Wa Chip Sok Ki, Suk Shing Te, Po Wa Ni Ne, Ke Pa Chen Ne, Dam Pa Po Wa Tang, Dam Pa Po Wa Tang, Ku We Ni Ge Nduk Tung, Ku We Che Pa De Kelong.
Keep going.
Nam Ki Gel Shung Tu Nduk Pa Tang, Chak Ta Che Pa Sok Dam, Pe Cho Pa Chet Pao.
Okay, good. So here's what Pogu Chepa means. Po means to move. Okay, like move your apartment, okay, to a different apartment. Gu means to make somebody happy. Okay.
You see the Po as saying move?
Yeah, like poa means to die and to move on. Yeah. This poa means also move, but this poa means somebody else moved you.
Oh, okay.
You got moved, okay? Pogu Chipa, okay? So Dulwe Da Che Chikte, this is a special expression from Vinaya. Slagme Tuma Chume Gelong, when a monk broke his vows in a certain way, Tuma Chichukitu, he has to fix those vows. He has to fix those vows. And what does he have to do? Well, the boa means if he's staying in a very nice place or even in a nice position in the monastery, you have to demote him. You have to kick him down lower, okay? So if he's in a special position, you have to move him to a lower position to clean his vow, to clean up the vow. And gua, happy making, means he has to do something to make all the other monks happy, okay? And what does that mean? He has to go, now he has to sit at the back of all the rows in the prayers, okay? When you meet together to do prayers, the high geshes, the chukus, they get to sit in the front. And then these guys who broke their vows, they have to sit in the back, okay? And they are the people who have to do cleanup in the monastery, like poo-poo and sweeping, and chakdar means sweeping, okay? So membe chupa means these lousy jobs. They have to do a lousy job, okay? So pogu chupa means someone who's stuck, I don't know, for a couple months, doing lousy jobs, sitting in a low position to clean up their vow to make up for their vow, okay? Break their vow. So what does it have to do with us? Okay, what does, okay, so what's it, if he's staying in his normal condition, means what? The Ne Lama, requirement number 7, he has to be staying in his normal position. It means he should not be pogu at that time. What's that mean?
He didn't get moved down to a lower position because he was bad.
Yeah, okay, so he's not cleaning toilets and he's not sitting in the back of the assembly. Then you can make him your Ne Lama, okay? But if he's being punished by the monastery when you're looking for a Ne Lama, you cannot choose him as a Ne Lama, okay? Got it?
Okay.
Okay. If he's in a punishment period, which means he's not staying in his normal position, sa ring shin du nepa, okay? Then you cannot take him as a Ne Lama, okay? At that time. I guess you can wait and do later, okay? All right, are we out of time?
1 minute.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we have less than a
1
minute.
minute? I think it's a good luck to stop there.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I just got a message that your next meeting was canceled.
If you have a replacement, I cannot do Word. I'm not ready for him.
Adam, sir.
I could do Adam if you need to.
Are you there, Adam?
I can do mine if needed.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, totally. I can go next. My my homework's not going to be ready, but
that's okay.
I'm fine with that if you guys are fine with that.
Yeah. So I'll just announce, so everybody who's listening, we will stay on here for Adam's text for the next class. I'm terribly sorry for switching the schedule up on you guys, and we'll try to avoid that in the future.
Yeah.
So
this is a punishment for all the audience.
It'll make you an A-Lama.
You have to do logic with us. Okay.
It's late evening also in Asia.
Yeah. Look, just put the earphones on and go to bed.
Definitely helps.
What time, Nick?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Now I'm trying to just understand these messages.
Okay.
And Nick, I just got a message that they don't want, that the change is not going to be a change.
Oh, we don't want to cancel.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Everything I just said, forget it. I still apologize for whatever I'm doing, but let's go keep to the plan that we had, regular schedule.
Okay, so no class for our audience.
Correct.
Okay, go to bed, and don't bring the earphones.
Yeah, Adam will be on tomorrow with his awesome.
Yay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can do the
See you guys
mandala.
later.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. You are so brave. Oh my gosh.
Want to do dedication?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Sashi Puki Rila Sange Shindu Mite Uwa Jokun Sho Idam Ni Ewa Di Keun Tunam Yeshe Sa Shin Tunam Yeshe Deju Dampa. Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thanks for your have a lot of courage to do this text. So
Oh, I enjoy it a lot. I think
yeah.
I get a lot of cultural mining from all this.
Yeah. I hope so. Okay, see you guys see you guys tonight, I guess.
See you.
Yes, sir. Does yoga at 10:15?